Everyone remembers the first real heartbreak, the denial, the dumb mistakes, the hope that maybe, just maybe, you can fix it. But the reality of heartbreaks is, if you run from it, pretend it never happened, or try to fix it the wrong way, the pain doesn't fade, it grows with time. And Finn learns that the hard way. It started with an already broken heart. Princess Bubblegum turns Finn down one final time in Incendium, and even though we've seen Finn get rejected before, this one hits harder.
Finn, no. Come on, Finn, don't be weird. Look, I'll see you guys later.
There's no playful tease, no glimmer of hope, just a quiet goodbye. And like that, something breaks in him. They head inside without a word. No protest, no jokes, just silence. Finn has always been a hero, a warrior, a kid who bounces back. But here, he can't, and Jake sees it.
Hey Finn, come on, let's go do something. Emo, put on a game.
So he does what any well-meaning brother would do. He tries to fix it. He goes on a mission to find someone else to love Finn, someone who will return his strong love.
Oh, Finn. Uncle Jake's gotta find you a new love interest.
And in true Adventure Time fashion, that only takes a couple of minutes. Enter Flame Princess, a girl made out of fire, locked in a lantern, too dangerous to roam freely. But she isn't a prize. She's not a gift to be delivered.
She's an unstoppable force of destruction.
And the moment Flame King lets her out, the fuse is lit on a love story that's about to explode. One that Finn is failing to see just yet.
Dude, don't cry. Can't help it. I'm in love with Bubblegum. She's too old for you.
But still, Flame King delivers.
Nothing a psycho like you can't handle. Congratulations!
He pulls a lever and that's it. The decision is made. A girl is freed from a magical prison. Not because she's ready, but because she's useful. And just like that, Flame Princess steps out into the world. She's glowing, smiling, radiant with excitement.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy to meet you, Prince. You're my prince.
She hugs Jake's fake Finn without hesitation. It's not real though. But she doesn't know that. The crowd of flame people coos with delight. She seems sweet, kind, gentle. And then she hears them whispering. She erupts, quite literally. Her joy turns to rage in an instant, and in a blink, the citizens around her are turned into flame bits. Just like that. Jake stares, stunned.
You know, on second thought, we're not really each other's types.
That didn't go over so well. She bursts into flames again, screaming, chasing him up to the surface. The Fire Kingdom behind her, blazing. This isn't love. This is chaos. A fire that doesn't know where to burn. Jake sprints home in a panic. Flames lick at the sides of the tree fort. Everything is catching fire, including Finn's old pictures of Princess Bubblegum.
Who lit that fire? I'll kill you!
Finn storms out of his window, furious. And then he sees her, a meteor of emotion and heat. And in that moment, Finn doesn't run. He doesn't hesitate. Because he sees her standing near Princess Bubblegum's fireworks. And all he can shout is,
Don't you touch her stuff!
It's a mess of emotions. Rage, defensiveness, heartbreak, confusion. He's trying to protect what he used to love, even as someone new is setting his heart on fire. And then, boom. The fireworks ignite. The chemicals douse Flame Princess, extinguishing her flames. She collapses, and for the first time, Finn sees her for what she really is. A girl. Not a weapon, not a monster. Just a girl. Exactly what Finn is looking for.
I like you?
She blushes. And then she slaps him, flames still flickering at her fingertips.
Don't ever mess with me again.
She rockets away, a streak of fire across the sky. Finn stares out the broken window, his face still burning from the slap, his heart already halfway gone.
Dude, I think I have a crush.
Just like that, Finn forgets PB, and that's how his coming heartbreak starts. Not with a spark, but with an explosion. After Flame Princess left, it didn't take long for Finn to find her again. In Hot to the Touch, Flame Princess is loose in the Candy Kingdom, wandering through Ooh in confusion, setting patches of fire behind her like a trail of heartbreak and molten footprints. She's not angry, not yet, but she doesn't belong here. After being locked up for all her life, she doesn't know how to belong anywhere. And Finn just stares at her from behind a bush, watching, awestruck, fascinated, drawn to her without understanding why. He's smitten, but also cautious, because every time she moves, something burns. She dips her hand in a lake and yelps. It hurts her. Finn steps out of hiding.
I had to see you again, and I don't know anything about you, but I really like you.
Flame Princess starts to glow, literally, and Finn smiles, thinking it's working. He stomps on patches of fire to get closer, but when he does,
Ow!
she screams in pain. He didn't realize that he's hurting her, because that's how early love works. You think you're helping. You think intensity equals intimacy. But sometimes love means giving space, not stepping forward. When Finn asks if he's hurting her, she cries out.
That's all you've done! Are you trying to hurt me?
Then she runs. And still, Finn doesn't stop. He chases after her.
I think I like you, and I just want to hug you and sit on the couch and play BMO with you. I've never felt this way, and I think we should be together.
But it's way too much, too soon, too hot. And when she lashes out, turning the Goblin Kingdom into fire, Jake asks the question Finn won't.
What's more important, your love for that screwball dame, or being a hero and saving the lives of innocent goblin folk?
Finn doesn't want to answer, but he does, reluctantly.
Being a hero.
And that's where the story shifts, from crush to crisis, from fantasy to reality. Because Finn's love might be genuine, but he's still a kid. And Flame Princess? She's still fire, untamed, unready, unknowable. And this is just the beginning. As Flame Princess rages, Finn feels powerless.
I can't fight her, but I can't let her destroy the city. I failed everyone. Why can't I just like a girl?
And when his tear falls into her fire, she screams, not from anger, but from surprise. It hurts her. Then she sees him, crying. And for her, those tears mean he's a water elemental. At that moment, she understands.
Finn, even if we like each other, we're going to hurt each other.
Finn pleads for a chance, to try to make it work. And for a moment, Flame Princess lets him in.
You would defy nature for me?
Yeah, whatevs.
She steps close, they hug, and it burns. He tries to endure it, to prove that he can take the heat, but he can't, not fully. So she leaves, flames trailing behind her like a final goodbye. Later, Jake asks how it went.
She hugged me, then left.
Whoa, how did it feel?
It hurt.
That kind of love teaches you pain before it ever teaches you peace. Things move fast after that. Too fast. They built a house together.
Well, looks like your new house is done.
Thank you for building my new home, Finn. I'm so happy.
They play around like kids do.
Oh, do the thing that I like.
They even hug. Every scene feels like a fairy tale. It's awkward, it's sweet. It's new love, raw and risky. And to Finn, it feels perfect. Jake's thrilled. He thinks Finn's finally over Princess Bubblegum. In this episode, he also gave his most iconic advice.
What about tier 15?
Stay away from that. Do not do tier 15.
But while Jake's cheering Finn on, Princess Bubblegum is not smiling when she gets the news.
Flame Princess. He's hanging out with Flame Princess.
What? No, this isn't possible. I just never thought. Flame Princess, I have to go.
She leaves because she knows that Flame Princess is emotionally volatile, that romantic stimulation, especially something like a kiss, could make her so unstable she might burn through the planet's crust. When she later tries explaining that to Jake, he hears none of it.
Will you tell him why he can't see Flame Princess anymore?
Oh, I see what's going on here.
He scoffs, thinking she's jealous, still hung up on Finn, still trying to control him. So he tells Finn as well.
Yo, dude. So what did PB want?
She doesn't want you to see Flame Princess anymore. She's crazy jealous.
And maybe for a second, she is jealous, because later she finds Finn writing a poem for Flame Princess. It's dorky, pure, and from the heart.
Finn!
She isn't angry, but she's afraid. She tries to warn him, tells him that Flame Princess is dangerous, that kissing her, loving her, could have catastrophic consequences. But Finn doesn't interpret it like that.
What are you trying to say?
All he hears is jealousy, dismissal. The one time Finn thinks he's found true love, the one time he's finally over Princess Bubblegum, she comes back to him.
Bubblegum? I can't do this anymore!
What?
Now you like me?
And that breaks Finn. Not physically, but emotionally. She's not the one anymore, and maybe she never was. So he tells her,
I was in love with you, okay? And you didn't love me back. Now I'm ready to move on, and it's like...
and just like that, he walks away. When PB hears it, she stares blankly. There's no outburst, no tantrum, just a quiet sadness behind her eyes. She's losing him, for good, something Jake reinforces.
Do you have any idea how much he's cried over you? Finn deserves to be happy.
Finn doesn't notice. He's too busy running toward the girl who set his heart, and everything else, on fire. They kiss. And the world erupts. Flame Princess goes nuclear, drilling into the earth, melting everything in her path. Jake and PB scramble to stop her, but Finn? He doesn't run. He dives into the crater. Through heat, smoke, and fire, he finds her. Burns himself just to reach her. And with one shaky breath, in the moments that could have been final for Flame Princess, he gives her mouth to mouth. It's not romantic. It's survival. And when she stirs, when she calms, when the earth stops quaking, they share a smile. Later, with a small rock buffer between them, they kiss again. Safely. Blushing. And behind them, Princess Bubblegum watches in silence. Sad? Maybe. Jealous? Oh yes.
Oh, Finn.
Because that's when she knows she's not the girl in Finn's poems anymore. The Flame Princess is, and there's no going back. Next time we see them together, their love is in full motion. Finn helps Flame Princess get scented candles from the Fire Kingdom, but we also see the influence the Flame King still has on his daughter. He's trying to manipulate her into believing that she was born evil and is staying that way.
Evil, 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 evil.
Which scares Flame Princess deeply.
He keeps saying I'm evil.
Finn notices, and Ever the Prince takes her into a dungeon, hoping the experience will help her feel good and maybe prove to herself that she's not evil. But instead of supporting her, Finn micromanages every decision. He tells her how to sneak,
That's not how you do things in a dungeon. You gotta sneak.
how to attack,
Check this out. Rah! They're gonna surrender!
how to think like him.
No, we shake them down first, remember?
At first, Flame Princess plays along, but after a few rooms, she's had enough. She tells Finn flat out,
Well, you keep wanting me to do things your way, but I don't like doing things your way. Is that because I am evil?
This question hits harder than anything else in the dungeon. Finn backpedals. He realizes he's trying to control the experience, and her, and for a moment, he does the right thing. He lets go, and they start doing things her way. It's chaotic, fiery, reckless, but it works. She saves him from a monster, and they laugh together again. It's not just a bonding moment, it's a warning. Finn isn't ready to accept Flame Princess for who she really is. He's been trying to mold her into something safer, more like him. And that kind of love, it's not love at all. It's control. This episode quietly plants the seeds for what's coming next. The breakup, the betrayal, the firestorm that follows. Up until now, the cracks in Finn and Flame Princess's relationship have been small. A little smoke, not quite a fire. But frost and fire is where it ignites. It opens with a fight, not between Finn and Flame Princess, but between Flame Princess and Ice King. It's brutal, destructive, raw. And Finn? He loves it. Not just because it's a cool battle, but because something inside him stirs when Flame Princess fights. It makes him feel alive. And that night, Finn is laying in bed, wide-eyed, heart pounding. He can't stop thinking about it, about her fire, about the chaos, about the heat.
My body is engulfed in flames! Oh, so good!
That morning, he tells Jake about his dream and how it was awesome.
Flame Princess was there. My body was on fire. I think it was inspired by Flame Princess battling Ice King yesterday.
But it's more than that. He's not just excited, he's obsessed. And the worst part is that he wants it to happen again.
Man, I need to have that dream again. I have to get Flame Princess to beat down Ice King again.
So he manipulates Flame Princess into fighting Ice King again.
Oh, hey, kids. Fine day for a picnic.
Oh, dang. Did you hear that? I think he's like making fun of you.
And it works. For a short while. When Finn dreams again that night, he's not dreaming about Flame Princess though, but Ice King.
What's cooking? Smells good. Huh? What? Oh no!
And because the Cosmic Owl was in his dream this time, Jake convinces Finn he needs to let Flame Princess and Ice King fight one more time. So he lies. And not just any lie, he fakes a note from Flame Princess, sends it to Ice King, baits him into provoking her. But he also writes one from Ice King to Flame Princess, one containing every insecurity Flame Princess had, ones that she confided in Finn in secret. For 14 years, Flame Princess was locked up in an hourglass. The one time she thought she found love, the one time she finally found trust for someone again, Finn betrays every foundation their relationship was built on.
Dear Flame Princess, you're just the worst. Your hair is bad, your feet smell like face cheese, blah, 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 blah. Let us meet up and fight Tommy. Sincerely, Ice King.
Just so he can sit back and watch. And it works. The flames erupt, Ice King shrieks, and Flame Princess unleashes everything. Finn hides behind a rock and watches, breathing heavy, grinning, mesmerized. But still, with a small flicker of doubt.
I maybe went too far with this jazz.
And when he passes out because of the heat, he dreams again, accomplishing his mission. Flame Princess is there, burning his crotch again. But then Finn is turned into a fat baby with facial hair and long legs. A man-child, because that's what he is.
You blew it.
Huh?
He wakes up and finally realizes that he's gone too far. The Ice Kingdom starts to collapse. Innocent lives are in danger, and Finn realizes he's the reason why. He saves the Ice King, pulls Gunter out of the rubble, tries to fix it, and for a moment, Flame Princess looks relieved. Until he confesses.
I'm so sorry, Finn. Are you all right?
No, Princess. I'm the one who's sorry.
He tells her the letters were his, that he tricked her, that he only did it because he liked watching her fight.
So, you wrote that letter?
And Flame Princess? She stops hearing his words after that. No further explanation was necessary. All she hears is betrayal. All she sees is another man using her for what she is, not who she is. Just like her father. Just like before. She walks away. Finn begs her to understand.
Princess, but I said I was sorry.
But some things can't be fixed by saying sorry. Some things break when you misuse trust, especially from someone who's only just learning to give it. And all the while, the Cosmic Owl's words echo in his mind.
You blew it.
Not just the dream, but the relationship. And Finn, he knows it. The breakup doesn't hit all at once. It lands in pieces. And the first piece comes in Too Old, when Princess Bubblegum invites him on a diplomatic trip to the Lemon Kingdom. He says yes, not because he wants to help, but because he needs to distract himself to keep moving forward.
I don't know if this is a good idea after your breakup with Flame Princess. PB is out of your age range anyway.
No way, man. I got no expectates.
Besides that, a part of him is still reaching back, still hoping that maybe, just maybe, something could be rekindled with PB. At first, it feels familiar. He cracks jokes, tags along like the old days. But PB, she's focused on the kingdom, on the lemon people, on doing what's right. And that's when it clicks for Finn. He's changed, but she hasn't. And the version of himself he's clinging to, the one who once loved her, is gone.
Well, I'm thinking maybe age isn't just a number. Maybe older people, really are different, you know? Like, less fun inside.
But that isn't the only realization Finn has.
So what you saying here?
I'm saying I think I really spunked up.
He's grown more mature, realizing that he's really messed up with Flame Princess. After Too Old, Finn is left holding fragments of old feelings, of confusion, of loss. He doesn't know what to do with them.
Okay, buddy. Still bummed out about Flame Princess?
And reminders of his broken heart are everywhere.
Because you tricked your crazy ex into melting my ice kingdom? With your lies and secret? Remember when that happened?
So, why am I here again?
Oh, I just wanted to measure Flame Princess's reaction when confronted by the guy who broke her heart.
So he does what many people do after heartbreak. He tries to fix it. In Earth and Water, Finn seeks out Flame Princess, not just to talk, but to win her back, to explain, to apologize, to hope. But things have changed. Flame Princess is no longer the impulsive, fiery girl he met in the Fire Kingdom. She's ruling now, learning what it means to lead, to protect, to think for herself. Her power, once volatile and barely controlled, is now directed, focused.
Flame Princess?
Finn?
You're okay! How's it going?
And for the first time, Finn isn't the hero of her story. He tries to reach her, tries to remind her of what they had, apologize one last time for what happened.
Flame Princess? Listen, I'm really sorry I lied and hurt your feelings, and I was a big fat jerk.
Finn, it's okay. It's in the past now.
But FP doesn't want reminders. She wants space, clarity, a clean start. And though her tone is calm, her message is firm.
So, does that mean we're still going out?
No, I've realized my place is here, ruling these weak and vicious fire people.
They're done. She's still grateful for the time they shared, but her growth now depends on letting go of him, of the past, of anything that held her back. And Finn, he's left with that most painful kind of closure. The kind you don't get to argue with. Not because he wasn't loved, but because someone else's growth demanded it. That's the difference now. He used to chase love like it was a quest, something to win, like his fights. But in Earth and Water, he begins to learn. Real love can't be forced. It has to be chosen, freely, equally. And sometimes, that means walking away when it doesn't work. After Flame Princess shuts the door on their relationship, Finn does the next thing of what many people do after a breakup. He runs.
Shoot, man, are you still lady sad about Flame Princess? You know, it's okay if you are.
Nah, that's all fine. I just been feeling kinda gray is all.
But before he can fully run, Jake drops one other iconic piece of advice that I have to include.
Girls is like horses. When you fall down, it's important that you get right back on again, on a different horse.
After that, in Dungeon Train, he literally throws himself into an endless loop of distraction. A never-ending train of monsters and loot where nothing ever changes and everything resets. It's thrilling, predictable, safe, but also, dangerous in the way that it is. But it's also just empty and pointless, which Jake realizes.
Finn, I think we should take off. I think this place is bad news for you.
Finn doesn't need danger. He needs direction. He needs to deal with his emotions in a healthy way. And deep down, he knows it. He can't stay stuck here forever. Not if he wants to move forward.
No, I'm sorry, Jake. I messed up. But don't worry, it's all over now.
You mean we're getting off the train?
After his first unhealthy obsession with endless distractions, Finn is ready for the next one. So, when Flame Princess returns in the Red Throne, Finn sees it as a second chance. She's in danger. Her kingdom is at stake. Her people need help.
Oh, what? I'll help you. I'll do anything for you.
Listen, Finn, this doesn't mean we're getting back together. We're all business.
And just like that, Finn throws himself into the fire again. Hopeful, nervous, eager to prove that he's changed, and even more eager to figure out his chances.
So, what do you think, CB? You think I still have a shot with her, right?
No.
He protects her. He fights for her. He even sits with her as she takes her throne back from her treacherous father. And for a moment, Finn thinks it's just like before.
Yeah, it's because you secretly still have feelings for me.
No!
But that's the thing about heartbreak. Sometimes it lingers longer than the relationship ever did. Because just when Finn starts to feel the old spark again, his heart is broken for one final time.
Because I love her.
Thank you.
Finn thought being brave would win her back. But love isn't a reward for being heroic. It's a choice. And this time, she chooses herself. And Finn, he's finally learning how to let go. By the time we reach Bun Bun, it's 3 seasons later, and in those seasons, Finn has grown a lot. Things are different now. Finn isn't trying to get Flame Princess back anymore. He's trying to make things right. Not for love, not for lingering hopes, for closure, for doing the right thing. The episode starts small, a favor. Cinnamon Bun needs help delivering a message to Flame Princess. Finn volunteers, but Underneath that offer is something unspoken. A quiet need to be seen, to show her that he's changed, that he respects her now, not just as someone he's chasing for love, but as a person with her own path, her own power. When they reunite, there's no awkwardness, no bitterness, just a conversation, one of the most beautiful and most sincere conversations that happen in Adventure Time.
When we broke up, I said sorry, but I didn't fully understand exactly what I did wrong.
Finn admits everything he did was wrong. It was wrong to manipulate her, to use her own insecurities against her, all for his own benefit.
That was a really, really messed up thing to do, and I'm truly sorry.
He apologizes. It's not dramatic, it's not performative. It's real and authentic. And for the first time, Flame Princess doesn't look at him as a mistake from her past. She now looks at him as a friend.
You've grown up a lot, man. I forgive you.
Flame Princess forgives him, not because he's necessarily earned it, but because he's changed. And so has she. They've both grown, and in different directions. The romantic chapter is over, but what's left is something more solid than infatuation. Mutual respect, understanding, closure. She doesn't say, "I love you." She doesn't have to. Her final words are simple.
You've grown up a lot, man. I forgive you.
And that's how their story ends. Not with a kiss, not with a happily ever after, but with something even better. Peace. Finn fell in love, made mistakes, broke hearts, including his own. He chased what he thought love was, and lost sight of what love really is and what it needs to work. But through fire and failure, he finally learned. He learned that love isn't conquest, it's care. That growing up doesn't mean giving up. It means becoming someone worth loving, starting with yourself. And if you thought heartbreak was hard, try being the kind of person who won't change at all. Click here to see how Jake's stubbornness nearly tore his family apart and what it really means to grow up.